Hi friends! So we are going to talk about our spring tree, and by this time you've already watched your Brain Pop Junior on spring and learned a little bit about the spring season. And we're going to talk a bit about spring and make our word web like we do with our new theme units on our morning meeting. But I wanted to show you what was planned for our classroom was to make our spring trees like we hang next to the calendar. We had our winter trees up there. So this is what our spring tree was going to look similar to this. We were going to, rip the trunk and rip the branches and use tissue paper for the spring flowers. So when you think about a spring tree, there's going to be a lot of green and possibly some blossoms on your spring tree. So I know that you might not have construction paper or tissue paper at home, so you can use paper and crayons. So I'm going to draw one at my home on the board to show you what my spring tree would look like. And to remember when we have been talking about our drawings lately, as we get near to being kindergartners, we're trying to put as much detail in our pictures as we can. So I'm going to do mine on this whiteboard, I have all the colors I think I need. So first I'm going to start with the tree trunk. So remember we use colors that are correct for the item. So I picked a brown. So I'm going to draw my tree trunk first. I'm going to do it a little faster than normal. You can take more time because if I was using paper and crayons, I would be really careful on my coloring and try to stay in the lines as much as I could. But I'm going to color my trunk all the way down. Remember, Miss Axel's going fast just for the video. And then out the branches come out of the top of the tree trunk. So they're my branches, and then on a spring tree, there's going to be a lot of green. So I'm going to draw some green leaves. I could also go big like this to fill in the whole area green and have the little leaves that are going to hold the blossoms. And then I love crepe myrtle trees in the spring, and sometimes they have pink blossoms. So next to the leaves, I'm going to draw a pink blossom. Now, what other things might I see with my spring tree? Remember, I'm giving it lots of details. So I'm also going to get a darker green, and what would be at the bottom of my tree would most likely be some green grass in springtime. And also maybe some flowers. So we're going to draw the stems and have some flowers on the bottom. Maybe a blue flower. And a red flower. And last one, I'll do a purple flower. And then what would the sky look like in spring? Maybe a blue sky, some little clouds around. And then I actually don't have a yellow expo marker, but it would be smart to put a big pretty sun for a spring day. And you could also do a butterfly, because we're going to talk about butterflies in spring. So I could do a little butterfly flying in the air. So that's my spring tree drawn as best I could with some expo markers. If you have construction paper and you would like to try one like this, and even if you don't have tissue paper, you can rip up little pieces of pink or even white for your blossoms. And remember to put lots of detail, the grass and the flowers on the bottom, and bring your picture to our share time. I look forward to seeing all of your pictures. Have fun.